Mr. Phil has been murdered!
That's awful! Don't do that!
Hello, it's the fourth act. I'm Alex and that's Phil, and today we're talking about Knives Out.
Can you stop with your Australian accent?
It's not a knife. That's a knife.
It's Knives Out.
Okay.
If you don't know how we do it here, let me see the ground rules for you. We each have 3 points written down. We're gonna take turns going back and forth. If we agree with each other, we get a knife!
Oh!
If we disagree, we get a red X.
Yes, and put your knives down because we're talking spoilers.
We normally don't prep for this. I know it makes it sound like
we don't.
I know it makes it sound like we're slackers, but we talked about this, and we're gonna form a super point.
Ooh.
Let our powers combine. Earth, fire. By your powers combined, I am
The cast! Oh, come on, seriously, we're supposed to talk about the cast. The cast!
We decide who goes first, rock, paper, scissors?
Okay, rock, paper.
I'll go first.
Here we go.
Putting aside Daniel Craig, we want to talk about the surrounding cast here. And
Yes,
I think
the ensemble.
of those, my favorite is probably Michael Shannon. I just thought Michael Shannon was really funny. I've never really seen him play a character that's kind of a loser. There's the one line, Chris Evans tells everyone to eat shit, and he's like, if you hear it at the end, right before they cut, you just hear him go, "I'm not eating one iota of shit," and I lost it.
Chris Evans is great in this as well.
Chris Evans, we want to see him branch out.
He is so good in this. He's such a powerhouse. The fact that he holds his own in a scene with so many already established, prestigious actors who've just been honing in their craft longer than him because of their age.
Toni Collette! Get this woman an Oscar. I mean,
She's annoying.
She's so ditzy. She read a tweet about an article about a thing. Like,
gosh.
all of these actors play just such fun characters that are so shallow.
One other important character to mention, Armas.
Oh, of course.
She is the breakout of this film. You watch the trailers, you don't think it's going to be about her, but you get to follow her
She's like
story.
the fourth actor over on
Yes.
all of the promotional
All the
material.
marketing and stuff like that. She just gets sidelined.
She's
but
the main character, though.
watching this, she balances
great.
the relationships with all of these family members. Fantastic.
Loved it. Shall we do this together?
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were... And also Jamie Lee Curtis, I loved you in Freaky Friday.
And Halloween.
I'm old. I beg your pardon. Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper. Okay.
I'll start
stop.
again.
Just do that to
Rian
me.
Johnson. I hate that guy. He
No.
filmed The Last Jedi.
No!
Oh,
Disagree!
I'm doing
Disagree!
a bit. It's okay, Phil. God. Let me do my bit. Rian Johnson destroyed Star Wars and killed Luke in the worst way, and the whole new maneuver doesn't make sense. Shut the f*** up. Here's the thing about Rian
Star Wars
Johnson.
is stupid.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I didn't hate The Last Jedi, but here's the thing about Rian Johnson. He goes against tropes.
Yes.
And he did that for the Star Wars, and usually for genre films, that's a good thing. But when you have a franchise that's as strong as Star Wars, people don't want to see it.
Of course
And
not.
so it's very nice to see him doing a standalone film. He's breaking down, he's reversing the tropes of
A murder mystery.
It's a whodunit, and you find out whodunit in the first 20 minutes.
You could really leave the theater.
And it shifts the perspective to the one that's right under his nose. Now you're watching her story.
Yeah.
And he suddenly looks like a babbling buffoon.
No, it's fantastic.
It's great. The car chase.
Rian
is not
Johnson
the normal car chase that you'd
can
see.
constantly deliver a great film if he has full creative control over it, from writing on the paper to executing it in front of the camera. I
yeah.
mean, the Brothers Bloom, Looper, this, all great.
Give him a chance with this movie. Just put it in the past. Let the past die. I'm sorry.
Agree.
It's time to let old things die. The Sith, the Jedi, the Rebels, let it all die.
We left out one crucial part of the cast, and that is Daniel Craig. But he is so great, he gets his own point.
I don't know. His accent was a little weird, though. Like, I was a little bit distracted by his accent. No, because I've seen him play James Bond so many times, and suddenly he's like, "Oh, I'm a detective here."
Yes, he went all in on the accent, which is why it's
I
great.
played a key on the piano.
When he's not doing James Bond, he fully engulfs himself in these characters.
Yeah.
You have the girl with the dragon tattoo, Logan Lucky. And
I haven't seen Logan Lucky yet, but I want to.
He was also really good in Cowboys and Aliens.
He's fighting hard not to be typecast, and I can respect that. It is typecast-itis, what is happening right now.
100%.
Who doesn't appreciate the occasional twist, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
You know, the accent started to work for me, like, at least halfway through the movie, and he really does play the character. It's very fun. He's a lot of fun. Speaking of Daniel Craig... We have some donuts here. A donut. This was my favorite. Like, I lost it. A donut. This case is a donut. I found my donut. I need to find my donut hole. I have some donut holes here. Oh, and the one thing I didn't notice when I found my donut-shaped donut hole, it had a hole inside the donut hole. The donut-shaped donut hole. It's all just a donut.
Okay, agree.
Donut.
Something that gets overlooked in films is the rhythm and the pacing of a film, right? You can tell from the editing, you can tell from the cinematography, the actors' performances, the directing, but just the overall just rhythm, start to finish. You never feel bored, you never feel dips, but you feel insane amounts of high and adrenaline from start to finish.
I see what you're saying. There's a certain scenery to murder mystery.
Yes.
The music is very murder mystery-esque in a very meta way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue, the way it uses flashbacks, but it doesn't feel choppy.
No.
And the way it's all cut together,
You're
like,
always
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. It's a rhythm.
It's a rhythm.
It works. It's a rhythm.
It's a rhythm. It's a rhythm.
I agree.
Rhythm.
You grab that stick and you just move it around and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing.
Here's our score. We agreed on all 6.
Yes.
Second week in a row.
We're on fire.
We're better at this. We're better friends than we were before.
Now we're gonna do rattle-offs. These didn't make our top 3 points, but we definitely want to talk about them. Good job naming all the characters. You're introducing us to a lot of characters, and I did not get confused about who was who.
Of course you remember Zeke, Rufus, Jeep, Billy Bob, Billy Jim, Billy, Willie, Banana Fanta, Philly, Doug, Enos, Ted, Julio, Fletcher McGee, Rainchild, Zeke Jr.
I get it!
I love how the cops are just an afterthought.
Shout outs to the technical aspects, the set design. I love the whole house.
Oh, the home was amazing.
A lot of fireplaces. Also the cinematography to go along with the set design. There's a lot of like very noir moments.
Yeah.
Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind, it smells like rain.
Finally, I'm excited for No Time to Die. I know it's Daniel Craig's last role as James Bond, but we already get a Knives Out reunion. Anna de Armas is in that film with him, so I'm excited.
That is it for this act. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week, but no agree disagree segment. Instead, we are ranking every Star Wars movie. In honor of Rise of Skywalker, we are very excited because we have seen every Star Wars movie. Isn't that right, Phil?
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Phil has not seen every Star Wars movie. He is not a Star Wars fan.
Oh, Star Wars is
A
so
rare
stupid.
film lover who has not seen, nor does he want to see any Star Wars movie. So that will be a very interesting conversation. Tune in next week to see how that goes.
In the meantime, let us know in the comments who's your favorite character from Knives Out. And as always, eat shit.
Like and subscribe, or don't because you have free will. Bye.